versus Heretics, and we're already in map number 1, Hardpoint, St. Marie Ardennes Forest.
We got that.
Almost.
Well, okay.
I was hoping in my mind we had a St. Marie. I love Hardpoint and St. Marie.
Looking towards this map though, eUNITED, you know, that AR presence from Clayster, that's going to be a big thing for Heretics to try and combat. We've seen them, you know what, like, we've seen all the, I said the fallout on Twitter yesterday.
And I'm curious what Clayster's running actually.
He's running STG.
Okay.
STG for now. Anyway, but still doing very well with it. 6-1, a really good start from him, showing his caliber. Heretics not able to hang just yet, 50-6, and they are going to get some points on the board and some sort of control at Ruins as well. They need to push on through towards Clock Tower, which they are. Then now, Arcity's just covering the back. Smart things to do. You don't want to get pinched in. Takes the kill. Clayster with another 7-3 right now. Really good performance out of him. Pristini, though, one of these players who has, again, social media. They've said about his struggles. He's said about his struggles. 2-6 right now. Needs to step it up, but his team doing the work. They are well in the lead already.
Yes, they are. And now, Silly will fall. Heretics looking to get into the Ruins Hill, but Clayster makes quick work of Lucky and Journey. And now, getting these points. Still, eUNITED with a good lead so far. Clayster looking for another one, but he's going to finally fall. This hill is about to rotate towards bunker side. You see number 8, Journey. He's on the back end looking for Arcities. This is going to be a big 1v1. Can't find him. Looking to help Pristini. And Journey being patient.
He's being patient, but he's playing a little bit too passively for me there. He should be clearing out bunker, making sure nobody's there. Now his team spawn out. Pristini has got easy 1, easy 2. Is the third going to be there? Lights them up. The Spanish squad go down. Pristini on fire now. We said he had a slow start. Full streak coming in. 7-9 out of him. eUNITED have got control of bunker, and they are walking away with this game already.
Now, eUNITED looking good. You got Heretic. They're spawning towards back bell. Mid-map, kind of all over the place. Looking to gotta get some key kills, not able to. You can see Journey, he's gonna be on the flank, but he's about to get pinched because it's spawn back Bell as well. So now all the rest of the Heretic members spawning back bridge, but they need to find out a way how to break this eUNITED defenses. And they actually was able to do it now. They've actually got a spawn in their favor.
They seem to have broken through without really making the kills that you need to at bunker. It seems to always have to be a clear, and they haven't actually managed to do that, but they haven't managed to sneak through. They're going to get some significant points on the board this time around, but as we go over to East Road, they're not actually badly set up. If they can keep Pristini out, that's not going to help if you're going to be grenading your own teammates. Methods, of course, one of those Spanish players that has been around for a while, but typically, as said, Giants are the main name that everyone looks at. I mean, if I remember rightly, they won a 2K. Early on in the season as well, showing that they can do work, but they haven't really done anything themselves throughout the season. Otherwise, Heretics coming in here, making it all the way to pool play, not losing a game in open bracket. That is no mean feat, but currently they are pretty much being outmatched here by eUNITED. A strong lead for them.
And I'm loving this because, you know, I don't hear too much about the Latin American community when it comes down to, you know, COD esports. You know, we don't really see them in pool play like we do the European teams and Australian teams as well. But for these guys to make it all this way, like you said, going undefeated in that open bracket is no small feat whatsoever. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to do so. On board with Journey, he's going to fall to Pristini. Those kills will go in favor of eUNITED. This hill is about to rotate back towards River, and they're going to be in a good spot. So now, on board with Method, looking to push through, getting a kill on Silly. He's going to be able to take down 2. Fighter pilot coming through. No kills being able to get picked up by anyone. And so now, eUNITED looking to push for the hill. Looking good so far with the spawns for both teams.
Yeah, just looking at the scoreboard in the top right, Journey, I don't want to say letting the score down. We're 4-14. With the rest of your team putting up around 13 kills, well, exactly 13 kills each, you want to say you need to see a little bit more out of him. I won't blame him in this situation. He is the guy with the STG, and he's having to go up against Clayster. I mean, for this guy to come out of open bracket, you know, these guys will have never been in this situation before. They're at a massive global event. They've made it this far. The caliber of players that they're going against, it's different to what they'd be playing normally. Yeah, okay, they might get a couple of decent scrims online against some good European teams, but coming up against players like Clayster, you know, these guys will be sitting at home watching Clayster play for years, and now they're coming up against them. Journey struggling in this position. I don't blame him, but if we see more from him, we may see Heretics claw their way back into this one. Currently, as it stands, though, they're around 100 points behind in a second, and really good start by eUNITED, looking solid here on day 2 after their issues overnight, but at the same time, Heretics do actually have Ruins locked down here. They maybe will get some significant time if they can hold off. They actually need somebody to get inside the hard point, though. That would be a start. Nope, still nobody there. That's about 6 or 7 seconds lost there, and you got to say, when they got control of Ruins that much, you should be locking it down. Journey starting to heat up just a little bit now, though. 8 and 16 from him. A vast improvement from the score he just was a couple of minutes ago.
Now, eUNITED has been under a lot of pressure, but you know what pressure creates? It creates diamonds. And so eUNITED, we'll see in day 2 if they can shine like we know that they can. And so far, looking good in this matchup. But when it comes down to, you know, trying to push through that loser side of the bracket, because they can't come out at this point, I want to say, they can't come out in the top 2 to go towards that champ side of bracket. These guys are going to have a long road ahead of them. And hopefully, but this is the day in which you can catch fire going into tomorrow. And eUNITED probably needs a little bit of a few of those earlier games, those easier games, so to speak, to really kind of get into their flow and make a run.
And it was talked about in the VT, you know, if Clayster gets himself hyped up, then these are one of these teams that can literally be so close between each other. But as eUNITED really put Heretics to the sword here, look at how close this game is. Vitality just slightly in the lead against Ghost Gaming here. Ghost Gaming showing up out of the open bracket. Vitality at the Pro League team. 15 points off. Ghost Gaming right there with them, though.
And this is beautiful. I love it. We can just hop right into the action. And as soon as this is over,
so dynamic.
we'll hop right back into that eUNITED game. We'll see if it's any closer. But you see the kills coming in favor of Vitality. Panda picking up that nade. Here comes the break into that ventilation room. Panda gets one. Kills being traded off. Gonna turn around and take down Whalers as well. The points going in favor of Ghost Gaming. Next up, Zay. He's gonna fall as well. Can he get in? He's gonna have
break. They need a break now. There's only 3 seconds left for Ghost Gaming. And it just seems as if they've had an easy walk through in the last 10 seconds. Ghost Gaming take map number 1 against Vitality.
And this one, still a 100-point lead for eUNITED, but a close one by Vitality. Once again, you know, we've always seen them in those close matches there. They just got to figure out how to close out.
Yeah, being a big issue for them. Currently, eUNITED having no such issue against Heretics. Pretty strong lead. You know, Heretics did catch up around Ruins, but clearly eUNITED have had their way with them at Bunker, and Heretics still around 100 points behind. They've kept it to that sort of deficit, but it's a large deficit to try and make back. Arcity's 20 and 16, Clayster 26 and 15 out of him.
And so Clayster was +10, Journey was -10, and that's your AR players. And so just not able to, you know, just getting outgunned, getting outplayed in his position, so to speak. So, but we will start to have this hill rotate in the next 10 seconds towards Riverside. We're already going to start to see the rotation coming in from eUNITED, but a big double coming out for Heretics, and that's the triple. That's what you need out of Boo. Can't get the beam on RCDs, but RCD should fall soon. Starting to get pinched by the Heretic members.
Okay, well, Heretics have gotten a couple more points on the board there. Looking at the spawns, it is actually going to be eUNITED first, guys, to Cave. Pristini picks up those capture points just for himself there. Just trying to get some more points on the board. Heretics are set up here. Those next couple of kills could be crucial for them because eUNITED not too far off. Methods does make a kill onto Clayster. That is going to be big for them. They're now going to be able to push out a little bit with the ARs. Lucky picks up 2. Clayster does get him on the respawn, but Methods picking up some points going to go towards Heretics at Cave here. It seems as if they should be able to lock this down for a significant amount of time. eUNITED not really at the races, saying that. They do get 2 kills. Pristini and Sully going together, taking down 2 members. They're still in there, though, Heretics. They need every single point they can get at this moment in time, and they're pretty much getting it. Let's see if he can keep a hold of it. Journey gets Silly. Is he going to get the second as well? Good play by him, and that's going to be nearly the majority of Cave going over towards Heretics, and that makes that a lot more of an interesting game. eUNITED aren't set up at Ruins, but Heretics getting closer to that eUNITED score.
Yeah, this is going to be, it's been a long journey for Heretics to come back into this one and try to tie it up, but so far looking good. Let's see if they can have more success towards the Ruins Hill. You got Journey, you got Methods picking up kills. Now, can they go? Ooh, RCs, you can't lose those, brother. Lucky getting one as well. So Heretics able to get in and get a good chunk of time, and they can tie this up against eUNITED.
Journey having a lot better game now, 18 and 22 from where he was at. Not a bad scoreline, and they cleared them out of Ruins. Really good work by Heretics. They're holding this down. If they can get another 30 seconds here, they are pretty much on par. Woo. And Journey is just starting to heat up. That's two pieces we've seen from him in the past 30 seconds. And Lucky's trying to line them up, not going to get the kills, but really good work by Heretics. They're now within 20.
He was -10 early on, and he manages to come back currently -2, stepping up for the team. And you call it, you say, hey, maybe if he can pick up some of his gameplay, their team can come back in and get off to a flat start for him. But now,
they've got the rotation, the bunker.
Oh, that's another kill. He knows exactly where the intel is, checking his flank. His teammate, who's that Ruin, should be able to you know, give them some extra intel, and they will have the bunker spot.
They're
This
about
is
to
good.
take
They're
the
about to pull away with the lead now.
Heretics in the lead. eUNITED were 100 points up, but since Cave, it's all been Heretics. They pick up, what, 40 or 50 points there. They pick up the majority at Ruins as well. They've got the spawns for bunker. They could literally win the game here, guy.
Now, let's see.
Streaks coming in.
Uh-oh. Here's the fighter pilot, not able to get one. Pristini's gonna fall, though, not able to get into the hill to contest. Racking up the points. eUNITED starting to panic. RCD's falls as well. Placer trying to get some shots in. He's gonna get gunned down across map. Pristini, he needs to make a break, needs to get some kills, knows exactly where Lucky is, but he's gonna get sandwiched. And
Heretics
now
are winning all their gunfights right now. Silly and Arcides do answer back to that. Boo is on the floor though, they haven't spotted him, makes one. Journey gets the kill on the Silly as well. They're 7 points away, they clear them out.
Pristini, what can you do?
Down to Pristini, he's gonna try and push in.
Oh,
the kills
he
coming.
got two.
He gets two, he
No
just about
points.
slows them down. They're gonna get inside. Heretics are gonna beat eUNITED map 1. They come from 100 points behind. We go into Group D.
Wow.
Oh, dear
and folks,
me.
Monaco versus eUNITED. It's another close hard point. 3 back-to-back. And let's see. On board with Gabby, and he's going to fall. But the kills falling in favor of eUNITED.
Oh, my God.
Currently on the restaurant hill. I'm going to assume that we're about in our 3rd rotations of hills. 18 points left in this one. Shiny gets 1, gets 2. Looking for a 3rd. Going to get the hit markers. Got the intel that he needs. Cannot do it. But eUNITED will be set up across the map on Winery.
I'm regaining right now. I'm sorry.
Yo, I like this. I'm fired up. My G fuel
God
kicked in.
Damn, Heretics. I know we're on this game now.
Yeah, but
Why
that
it's
was
just in a lull.
But the fact that they made that comeback, and we
100
can't,
points behind. eUNITED in the state they're currently in, losing a 100-point lead against Heretics. A lowly Spanish side, I'm sorry to say it,
yeah.
not good at all. Not good at all.
Well, we'll see what eUNITED
they
decides
can
to
still
do
win
in
the series,
that next map. Yeah, they can still win the series, but we'll see how they want to make an adjustment going forward. But Moose, Shiny, picking up 2 kills. The Winery setup is still in favor of eUNITED. Let's see if Monaco can get in and make this break. And with Nat Shea falling, I don't know. Monaco just needs to rotate towards parking lot and start worrying about this next hill.
Yeah, give up the ghost on this one. The only thing with doing that, with giving eUNITED all this scrap time, would be, what? Let's see. Do quick maths. 15 points off. So they need to hold this. If Monaco can still win off this hill, but so can eUNITED. Saying that, the first initial kills come in favor of Monaco, so that's a good start by them. Now they can push out, spread themselves across the map, move up maybe a little bit as well. He's going to be grenaded off here, Atlas, though. The grenades come in, needs to stay alive, and that's a really, really good check there towards Restaurant. He's just going to slow it down a second as Monaco holding down here, but looking towards the left. It's actually going to be Gabby down this left-hand side. He's got some defensive work to do. Alice is Goodman over to help. He picks one, picks the second as well. Really good from Monaco. They could draw the game up here. They could still actually win it on this point.
Yes, they can. I'm curious to see how does eUNITED want to break it. We're going to start to see the stuns comes in. Scraps find a kill, and Shiny finds one as well. That's going to be 3 down for Monaco, but Atlas needs to hold strong. And he trades off on that kill, kind of? I don't think, yeah.
eUNITED got control now, though. Streaks coming in from Atlas. Monaco could still break this. The kills come in their favor. Well. It doesn't look like either team are going to win from parking lot. So people need to be thinking about going towards Lookout, but it seems as if eUNITED are in control of parking lot, and they're the first guys to look out as well. So eUNITED could close this out.
Yes, they can, but I don't know. Monaco, with losing that gunfight, Waskin, that was the big one. Question is, will Waskin stay alive? It looks like he is. Gabby is losing focus, but the fighter pilot comes through. Waskin will fall, but the nades come through as well. eUNITED needs 3 points.
Shawnee.
Monaco's in the hill. Shiny goes big. They should reach this point at the same time. Great nades coming in by Monaco. Waskin falls as well. Monaco looking to close this out, and yes, they will.
Open bracket teams are here to stay. My God. Heretics win first map. Monaco win first map. eUNITED and eUNITED both down 0-1. We go into the second map. eUNITED against Heretics. Oh, man, I want to say it again. We're dynamic over here on Bravo.
Clutches up against Ghost Gaming.
Oh my God.
All right, bomb down. This is map number 2, Heretics versus eUNITED. Heretics came back from more than a 100-point deficit in the first hard point on Arden Forest. Let's see what they can do. 1v2 situation, methods, what's on your mind?
He's got a kill in the books already.
He's gonna get some intel on Silly. Oh, being patient, closing the distance. I like the play. I think Silly just spotted him though. RC sees him. The jig is up. What's gonna be the play?
Knocking out for methods now. Too little time. Just really needs to try.
Yeah,
maybe survive, make a kill if you can. That's all he's trying to do. Arcity's trying to get him down as well. He's currently got a kill to his name, and I think both players on both teams are going to just slow that one down. They do so. eUNITED get around on the board.
Good smart play by eUNITED. He just couldn't pick up that kill last minute on RCs, but still, the time was just so little time on that clock. I forgot, I think Silly was the last one. Just hold off, play smart S&D play.
Well, let's say eUNITED really need this map.
They do.
I mean, losing in that fashion as well cannot be good. And I want to give it up to Journey. I mean, he had an awful start. Was he 4-12 or something like that?
Yeah.
And he ended up
2-12 or something.
He was like 22-22 in the end. So phenomenal work by him to bring it back. He started bringing it back, and the team brought it back. Gets a kill on the Pristini as well, opening things up for Heretics. Silly answers back with a kill on the Methods. So 3 versus 3. Boo gets the kill on the Clayster as well. So in a position here for Heretics to plant. They go for it. Jenny down at B. Cover is there. Not quite enough though. Silly takes down Boo as well. And it's a 2 versus 2. A 2 versus 1 now in favor of Heretics. Shot's going to go from Arcet. He's in a big trouble here though, guy.
Oh, a little quick snap now. Like you said, 1v2. Looking for Journey. Got 30 seconds. Need to pick. He knows exactly where Lucky is. Let's see which direction he wants to look for. Gonna go towards bomb side. Oh, got to spot Lucky last minute.
Possible.
Not much in which he can do.
Yeah, impossible situation to be in there. Heretics get around on the board. Answer back to eUnited's first one. Lucky with the round and then kill cannon.
Journey not Journey, but Heretics feeling good.
Yeah,
you know, especially after that first map, getting that confidence. You know, eUnITED isn't all smiles at this point.
I mean, they've got to be confident going in against eUnITED. At the end of the day, they'll know the issues going on with eUnITED. They'll know, right? Hell, I mean, you know, these guys aren't playing to their full potential. There's problems with the roster. You know, these guys don't really want to be teaming together right now. That's as simple as that. Let's see what we can do here. They break eUnITED as they do in the first map. It's their game to lose now. I think eUnITED's heads will not be in this game.
I love my sniper fights. RCs knows he's going to be there somewhere. Looking for him. He knows that Lucky's going to peek. That's going to be a nade over the top. Ooh! No, he's going to just miss it by an inch. But he gets picked off by the flank coming mid-map. Clayster's looking for the cleanup on Methods, and he's going to fall as well. Now Pristini 1v1 situation. This is going to be big for eUnITED.
He's loud, though. Lucky has a good idea where he is. He's literally, he could have spat on an enemy, would have died there. Lucky eventually gets the kill, and that's going to be another round towards Heretics.
Yep, just bad timing, but Heretics, they're feeling good.
I mean,
feeling good, looking great, and like you said, rightfully so. Let's see how does eUnITED want to come back into this one. You know, we know in previous events that eUnITED was running those double snipes, letting Clayster and RCDs run them on this map, which can be a good strategy, but
the body language tells you everything, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really, really does. It speaks 1,000 words right now. Clayster. I mean, we know there's multiple issues going on, you know, from personal things for him as well.
But you know what? I feel like he's a champ. He's a champion.
Oh yeah.
We all know it. He's a vet, and you know, I do have faith that he can bounce back.
I hope he can, because I think he's one of the great guys of our community. We know he can be a great player. He's a great ambassador for the game. Not quite going to happen there, though, for Journey. Makes one. The second kill going to come in from that man, Clayster. And yeah, we want to see him return to the top. I'd never want to see Clayster in this sort of position. We know what he can do. We know what he's capable of. Everyone wants to see him back there.
All right. Gonna just miss out on Silly, but he has the intel he needs. Gonna check this bomb site. And he's gonna fall to RCDs. eUnITED. Tied it up 2-2.
Couple of smiles.
It's all fun and games when you win it, son. It's all fun and games until you get your butt kicked. That's my motto.
Well, they've been getting their butt kicked for the past 2 months.
Maybe that explains the tension.
I wouldn't argue with you. I think it's something that Arcity's pointed out. We've got 3 ARs and a 3 sub meta. I think it's a big issue for them. They need to start adapting, though. That's the thing. Teams have adapted. You gotta have that one player that just steps up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do it." You know, yeah, okay, we can run ARs, but they've got good shots. They're Call of Duty players. You can play with any weapon realistically. It's not so different.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes down to it, you know how to shoot a gun. Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me to say in this situation.
He heard him.
Moving outside of that discussion, Pristini and Arcity's get a killer piece. Journey and Boo do trade it out, but Journey really starting to heat up in this series now. 5-3 from him, picks up 2 around the A bomb site, and suddenly Clayster's left all alone with the sniper.
He whipped out that sniper too. Went back to his bread and butter. Let's see if he can make the plays needed.
It's a tough situation for him to be in, though. Lucky is going to pick him off. Heretics with another round on the board. Good Call of Duty gameplay.
Do you know who that
terrible
is on the end with the pink hair? Which player that is?
I don't actually know.
Okay. I like him. Placer falls. Let's see. Can eUNITED, as we said, this is going to be an important map for him. To go down 2-0 in this matchup would be devastating.
Oh, yeah. I think they go down 2-0, that's it.
At least devastating for the eUNITED fans.
Yeah,
not if you're a Heretics fan. Latin America's like, let's go.
The Spanish fans at home will be enjoying this one. A passionate community, I think you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
they love their Call of Duty.
Nade's going to go over the top for Lucky. Not able to get any hit marker. No intel for him. The pressure coming down mid-map. eUNITED playing passive on the back end.
He's got a good idea where he is. Silly going to get checked, and he just has the shot onto Lucky there. Goes down 4v3 in favor of eUNITED now.
Those stairs can be scary to push up, especially with that guy having that height advantage over you. Nade going to come out, hit that pillar. Not going to get any intel, so they know they can push up at least for now. RC's looking at him with a snipe, not able to. Nade's going towards the back end. We'll see if they maybe want to plant at B. I think they're going to start to plant the bomb at A now, because they know how far eUNITED is sitting back on this one.
The bomb's down today, so they're going to have to try and push for that one. Yeah, and that's why eUNITED are set up the way that they are. Just sat back, they know the bomb is down in that area, so they can set up around it. Really good work by them, and Jen should momentarily be dead. Let's see, yeah, it's going to be caught by Clayster. Easy enough kill, and eUNITED get another round on the board.
All right, eUNITED starting to pick up on momentum. Just saw the edge of his head. All right, let's see. What does eUNITED want to do on offense? Good communication by Heretic.
And they look relaxed, you know. Yeah. I mean, they're sitting there, they're looking relaxed, feeling good about themselves. They won that first map in that fashion. They got to be feeling good about this series. Currently, yeah, it's 3-3, but you're 1-0 up. You won that hard point on Ardennes. You're in a good position here. Keep this close. Try and close out at the end. I mean, of course, they would like to win the next 3 rounds in a row, but if they just keep it close, they've definitely got a chance in this game.
I feel like those smokes should be thrown on A bomb site every single time, regardless of whatever strategy you run. Always keep your opponent guessing. Lucky, ooh.
Gets fortunate, not lucky. Kills Pristine. Yeah. The bomb does go down. Clayster providing Overwatch there. Doesn't make that first shot on the journey. He would be foolish to peek that again, I should say. Methods gets the kill on the Silly. Clayster being rushed. He's very aware. Methods is going to go down. Lucky pushing towards that bomb. Journey takes down Arcides as well. He's going to get the kill on the Clayster.
They're staying aggressive on him too. That's the thing.
I like that.
They're saying that, hey, Clay got the snipe. You know, let's push him. You know, force him to hit that clutch shot. And that's what you got to do. You can't be fearful of those snipers. Force them to make the clutch play. It's just the only right thing to do. Me being the sniper that I am, I can tell you that, hey, if you just put the pressure on me, then if I'm playing bad and I'm really, that's where I'm gonna crumble. But if I'm on fire, hell, it's a wrap for you. You're gonna get point blanked every single time.
All right, okay. Well, we're not talking about this game, are we?
I'm talking about any game. Any game. It don't matter. Any game I got a rifle in my hands. You haven't seen me on USS Texas. I'm actually pretty nasty. I got some angles y'all don't even know about.
Oh, okay. Hey man, what do you need? All you need to do when a couple of 2Ks, get yourself in the pro league.
We need to play some ranked, ton. You know, let you carry me a little bit.
You'll just be a deterrment.
What are you, a sub player or AR player?
Sub player.
Oh, okay.
Objective ton, they call me.
Oh, that's cool. I like to run flags.
Anyway.
Just because I can't snipe on CTF.
Oh man, no, you can't snipe on CTF. Absolutely not.
All right.
Terrible decision. Well, smokes do come in. Is that going to be the bait, though? Clayster takes it, and how has Journey got to this position?
Oh, he's still alive, but he's going to fall. RCs will snipe him now in a 2v2. Boo. Left in a 1v2.
Well, he does have the bomb, so he's going to get that down in a 1 versus 2. Not the worst position to be in. They're going to check here. The smokes did go towards that, so you can feel them either moving over in that direction. Now let's see if the Twins can close this one out.
He's being patient. He's
smart.
waiting for somebody to cross.
Pristini's going to check that. He knows exactly where he's coming from.
I think, yeah, that's just,
I mean, he's going to die anyway, but he should definitely be killing Pristine there.
Well, Arcides was back with the snipe. He kills Pristini. He still has a chance to force Arcides to hit that shot.
Well, around slips back into eUnited's favor. Backwards and forwards we do go between these two teams, but Heretics, as I said, fully in this game.
All right, let's see. Still a close one between these two. Definitely evenly matched, folks. Definitely evenly matched, especially at this point during the tournament.
eUnited fans staying true to their team.
So we got RCs with snipers. Clay run a snipe as well. I'm curious to see.
It doesn't look like it, no.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
SMG, okay. Well, Arceti's going to provide an overwatch towards B, which seems to be the determined target for eUnited. Pristini goes down Journey, just causing so many problems.
Oh,
8 and
man.
5 out of him now. And this should be Heretics going 5-4 up. All kills go in. A clean round as well from Heretics. They're 1 round away from making this 2-0 in the series.
Can Heretics close it out?
Journey with 3 in that round. Nearly picks up the ace of anything.
So from the performance, the Journey has been the key factor for this team. Because ever since he stepped up his performance in that hard point, he has just been making play after play for Heretics.
A long shot of a disappointed Callisto right now. Streak's not going to play any part in this round. Journey not far off.
Does anybody have streaks?
No, I don't think they will. Looking at those scores, no, we're not going to see anything. Journey would be close, but I mean, to be honest with you, if he gets the kills, that puts him in position to have these streaks, they win the game anyway. So let's see, what can they do? United are very aware that this is going to 1B by the looks of things. A couple of members are up. Silly throws another grenade in there, and yeah, Heretics are choosing to get the hell out of Dodge in this situation. United trying to take this to around 11 though.
Placer just keeps getting intel. They just cannot take him down, and every time they try to just sneak through to that B bomb site, he's ready for him. RC's with the snipe too as well, unlucky.
I don't think Arceti's will be anywhere near any streaks either, so this round is just going to play out. We're going to go to 5-5 with both teams in even course. Of course, that's if Boo doesn't pull off this 1v4, which would be ludicrous if he does.
Yeah, you know.
He doesn't have the bomb, the 35.
What are the odds, right? 2 out of 10?
Okay, well, you know, it's the shots onto Pristini. Callisto's going to check that out. Already weak, easy enough kill. We go to round 11.
All right, folks. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. Heretics or eUnited? Can Heretics go up 2-0? Or will eUnited tie the series up 1-1?
No, it's time to do now. Let's see. Ghost looked like their game against Vitality may still be ongoing. They did win that first map, so they may have closed that second one. Vitality could have leveled things up, but as things stand, 5-5 between these two teams in this SMB.
I've been enjoying our action so far all day long. We've had some good stuff.
Well, yeah, very, very close games across the board. But let's see, can Heretics close this, or can eUnited get around on the board? Look at the aggression from eUnited in the ship. Pristini's going to get 1 kill on the Journey, make the second on the same, make the 3 from Pristini, and he just wins the round all on his own. The ace from Pristini. They win the round, and he turns it when he needs to. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Give me the 4th as well.
Hold Pristini, that, Lucky.
Eating them alive.
And that's what you want to see. You want to see that aggressive play. And usually teams do not expect that. For teams to get so aggressive in such a major round. Usually, you know, it's like, all right, you know, the amateur quality team will say, hey, you know what, let's play this a little bit passive, you know? Let's slow it down a little bit. Play this round 11 out. But eUnited, they got aggressive. They got into their faces, and they came out on top. Pristini took that game in his hands, and that's what you want to see out of him. Yeah,
really good work by Pristini, the round 11 ace. If you want to see it come at any time, it's then. Fantastic work by him. And they never really did that in any of the other rounds where they got aggressive. And sometimes you just got to press the screw it button in round 11 and just go for it.
That was a beautiful stun as well out of RC's over the top, you know? Yeah. It's going to be certain nade spots on these maps in which you always want to get that nade there for intel, if it's a stun, if it's a frag grenades, but you got to always be constantly throwing that nade to get that intel. But folks, so far in day 2, we've had a lot of action, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with map number 3, eUnited versus Heretics. Welcome back to CWL Atlanta. We got a good game on our hands, folks. Currently, 1-1 eUNITED versus Heretics. And the first map, eUNITED had over a 100-point lead on hardpoint on Ardennes Forest. And Heretics came back, said, what's up? Then we went to a game 11 on USS Texas, in which eUNITED was able to clutch up with Pristini getting that ace in that round 11. Yeah, so far, so good. So far, so good for excitement purposes.
Yeah, for that purpose, if you're a eUNITED fan, you are a little bit shaky right now. As said, coming into this one for Heretics, they've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming against the United, one of the elite teams within Call of Duty at a time. Right now, they're not really at the races, but currently, Heretics in this game are doing themselves justice. London Docks capturing the flag will be coming up next. Gibraltar hardpoint.
Okay.
We will definitely see that, and we may need London Docks Search and Destroy if we go into a game 5.
All right, this is our first time looking at the map cycle, and you know, you look at this and how you feeling about it?
It's really hard to say.
I think it is hard to say because we didn't expect map number 1 with eUNITED being so dominant.
I think if eUNITED lose that round 11, it's game. I think Heretics take it 3-0. Well, possibly. I think London Docks capture the flag. eUNITED, you would expect them
That's one of their bread and butters.
Yeah, I think you look at it. It's a bit of a fast and frantic CTF map where you're rewarded for clearing the enemy out. Heretics are one of those teams where they'll be coming in this. I said, the mentality they'll have is an we've got nothing to lose attitude. So maybe they come in this flying out the gates and they just fly at you. If they can do that, win a couple of gunfights, they could definitely take this map. I mean, in all fairness, you would always expect eUNITED to take the next 2 maps.
Yeah.
You would expect them to win this series 3-0, if anything.
But
the first half of the first map showed that. But for me now, there's a question around them. There's a big question around them.
It is a question, and we got to ask ourselves, because one is, Heretic, it comes down to the intel in which we have on this team. This match is where I'm getting my first intel on them. And me judging them just based off the last 2 maps we saw, they looking damn good. And you can't take that away from them.
Yeah,
and then you got to ask yourself, but eUNITED, you know, the eUNITED fans are saying, you know, before coming to this match, oh, this is an easy one. We should have this. But you seen those last 2, this is like, all right, is Heretics just that damn good, or eUNITED just...
Guy, I think at the minute, if we got 2 more guys, we could maybe take a map off eUNITED. I think the heads are that much in the bin. I honestly do think that's the case. I think it's a mentality thing more than anything. It has to be, okay, they've talked about roster issues and, you know, we're primarily an AR team and an SMG meta, and it's really punishing us. But at the same time, they should still be putting teams like Heretics to bed here. It should be easy games. Open bracket team coming out, eUNITED, struggling against them? No, it doesn't happen in these last couple of years. I feel like suddenly,
I feel like the Twins have a good game. I feel like RCDs. You know, you saw Pristini and how he played that last map. RCDs currently has the highest KD and captured the flag so far in the CWL Atlanta for eUNITED. You know, let's see. They're gonna have to go off if we want to see eUNITED pull away with this map.
Silly just now they got turned on, but never mind. Methods just clean that one up either way. Kill's just been traded. eUNITED probably the guys with the most map pressure. I say that though, the kill coming in from Arcides, just about going to get that flag returned. Heretics want to run there. Somebody snuck behind, but really good work by Arcides to shut that one down. That would have been a bad start from eUNITED with a minute gone. I said they had most of the map control, and somebody from Heretics slipped through. A couple of kills go their way, and suddenly they're in a position to nearly capture a flag.
Pristini's in a power position, but he just fell.
Dead.
Yeah, now he's dead. But RC's pushing through fire. Knows it's a player somewhere close by, waiting for the rest of the team to kind of push up. But most importantly, there you go, making sure he defends that flag and make sure it returns.
All right, so it seems as if Heretics are playing the game of sit back, get a few kills, try and get somebody to slip by and pull the flag. It used to work. It used to work fantastically. I think now you go up against eUNITED, you want map control. It works on London Docks though, that tactic. You know, if you can send somebody away, all it takes is a couple of kills and suddenly you're in a great position. With it being so small of a map, you're in a great position to capture a flag. Plays tether. Starting to heat up with the STG.
Play.
And now Lucky is in a position where he has to defend. The flag is going to be pulled out by Clayster and he's going to run
straight into
get sandwiched into two.
Never mind. He could have finessed this whole situation. And Clayster comes out with those double kills. And he's going to get 2 streaks off that as well. And when he puts this flag in, I think he may get the artillery strike as well.
He will, and that will start lining things up. But what I mean, okay, they don't expect Clayster to run in that direction. He gets 1 kill though, and Methods is like 5 seconds behind life in that situation. Like, why isn't he turning around instantly? Surely call out, flag runner behind, flag runner behind. He still hasn't turned around and he gets shot in the back.
Yeah, no, like I thought Clay was 100% dying.
Yeah, I seen him running towards them too. I was like, oh, this is fine. They're going to return this. But saying that though, Heretics with some map pressure, they are going to be able to pull that one away from fire. The kill comes in as well. Sully's in a position to potentially defend. We do know Clayster has those streaks. Sully gets the first kill, not lucky. He just wants to slow this one down.
I think this is perfect by Silly. Just let him sit in there. You know, your teammates are going to spawn up. They'll be behind him soon. And he's just wasting time, so the pinch should be able to come through. Silly's let him know that, hey, he hasn't crossed yet. You got Pristini watching dockside. They know exactly where this flag is. They're going to get the call out, and no flank coming through just yet. You still got these Heretic members just sitting on eUNITED side of the map, and Methods does make it into the dock.
He's done very, very well to get as far as he has, to be honest with you, but he's going to be running trouble.
I like his route.
How he's actually managed to slip past as well, as Method's going to be able to stay alive. Not quite. Clayster closes in. Suddenly eUNITED 2-0 up. In that situation, the Heretics lost their bottle a little bit, I feel. You know, when they're through there, and you know Silly's there, Methods knows the streaks are available from Clay, but the longer you wait in the opponent's fire,
it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, you know, you're never going to be in a better situation than you are then. There's 2 members of eUNITED down. Go for it. You lose the gunfight, fine. You know, the flag's going to be returned if you sit around that long.
You got your teammate behind you as well.
Yeah, they just had to go for that there. I think they just sort of, as I said, they bottled it a little bit. Let's see if they can keep this up, though. They're getting my pressure. They're getting kills where they need to. eUNITED do shut it down this time, though. Method's sitting in fire. He should momentarily be dead. He's actually going to be able to get away, so good play by him for staying alive. But eUNITED taking a lead 2-0 with 50 seconds to go in this first half. Good going by them so far.
So, if you just joining us, Clayster is fully streaked out, so he has those in his back pocket.
He's only got one left, though.
Never mind. He used 2 already, so he just has the fighter pilot. Now, taking some shots in. Gonna try to catch Lucky off guard with that one. Pristini inside barrels. eUNITED looking to get this 3rd flag cap pulled. That's gonna be one for Pristini. Got Journey peppered up. Boo's gonna hop out, take him out as well. That flag's being pulled, and nobody's gonna be in a position to contest it unless Boo can get a good nade out or something. Oh,
all right, okay. Now, I don't know why Pristini...
Why he came up the stairs and went through statue?
Why does he do that? Because he's got time on his hands. He's got more cover down the outside. The shot's a lot harder.
He should have just kept through and jumped up through fire.
Yeah, you can tell he's a bit like, oh, God, I should have really captured that flag. And Clayster's probably asking the question, God damn, why'd you run mid-map? Yeah. He runs down the side. There's a little bit of cover there. Jumps into fire. There's no way that Boo is making that shot. That's 3-0 to eUNITED. They had time on the clock. Questionable decisions. 2-0 down, though, Heretics.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's definitely achievable to bring it back. Clayster only has 1 of his streaks left, so there's that to think about slightly, but not as bad as it was. But let's see. As we go into the second half, can they bring this one back to 1-1 in the series?
All right. We'll see. Heretics gonna start to get some players in position dockside. So he's gonna catch him off guard. That's gonna be 2 kills going in favor of eUNITED. Method's gonna fall as well. The pressure coming through. That's gonna be a 4th. Flag's gonna be pulled by Pristini, and that's gonna be cut mid-map. He's gonna have blocking as well. Gonna try to catch these guys off respawn. And folks, this is gonna be a flag cap within 40 seconds in round number 2.
Yep. Really good work by eUNITED. I mean, they just did everything right. Heretics Methods was sitting up there trying to do what they've been doing in that first couple of minutes in the first half. Setting themselves up in a mid-map position and then trying to push through when they can just get somebody around the back and try and pull that one out. Now they do clear them out, though, so going to go for that second wave of kills. Clayster says, actually, guys, I've got some planes to come in to help me out here. Lucky should be dead. He is looking for some more. Not quite going to happen, so can they keep up this pressure? No, they can't. They're all dead.
Yeah,
Heretics go down.
And I like the use of the fighter pilot. Your whole entire team got wiped. You know the pressure's coming through. Call the fighter pilot. Try to slow these guys down so you can get, you know, come off a respawn and contest them before that flag is possibly pulled. But well, I'm still loving aggressiveness at Heretics, but they kind of got to be aggressive too at the same time because they are going to be down by 3 flags. So they just got to go, go, go. But eUNITED just outworking them, outplaying them so far on the CTF map.
This isn't an awful position for them to be in. Now, Jenny pulls that one out. Clayster is with Arcelides and they're stuck in docks. Now, this is the point where Heretics really should have been moving and hunting these players down. There was a couple of members from eUNITED dead. and they haven't used that to their advantage. But there we go, 3 members go down now, so now they should definitely be hunting. But now, why is Lucky the only guy there? He really needs to be able to do something. He is going to be able to do something all on his own. There's another flag on the board, but this time it's going towards Heretics. Boo tried to go in there, and here comes some streaks. Actually, is that Lucky going to be calling them in? Clayster goes down, and this is where we can see Heretics potentially come back into this game. Arcity's got some defensive work to do here, gets one. There's a couple of more members bearing down on him, but he slows them down just that little bit. Enough to keep his team in this one. eUNITED regain the numbers. Lucky calls that in, but there's only 2 guys there to try and pull any flags. Questionable again. Score streak usage not the best. Lucky nearly gets a kill. Clayster cleans it up though, and the momentary scare for eUNITED is gone, and they defend very well.
I was confident that Lucky was possibly about to get that 3-piece. I just had a little feeling. But the kill is still coming through, the pressure is still there, but with Journey falling, all you got is Boo in barrels, and Clayster knows it. Most important thing that Clayster can do is just wait for the rest of his teammates to respawn and make sure that flag does not disappear. eUNITED, they blew that 100-point lead, and that first hard point, trying not to blow this 3-0 lead that they got in that first half.
Gonna get pinched, there you go. The flag pull is gonna come in, boy. Silly goes down.
That's gonna be a cap too.
It's a very, very well positioned artillery barrage. Really good work, because it's actually gonna pin them in just a little bit longer, so they can maybe relay this one away.
Well.
Methods is picking up 2. How's he got 2 there? The twins go down. Clayster's the only one to answer back.
Looking to get in and possibly get this next flag. They're still in a prime position.
Yeah, they've still got the pressure here as well, so they can potentially do something. Silly does ease that just slightly as 4 members of eUNITED eventually come up. Really good work by Heretics to keep them pinned in, though. More kills coming in. If he had more than 1 bullet, he might have been okay there. Clayster does eventually go down. Jenny can't get the second kill, but Sukri Boo is going to pull this one out. The stun doesn't connect and he get this kill. It's massive. The streaks are there too. Can he level this one up? Surely he's going to be shot from stairs. He is, but Lucky, can he clean this up?
Now Silly looking to get some shots in from the side. This flag is still in play. Lucky taking an interesting angle. He's trying to do something very, very unorthodox, and RC.
eUNITED pull as well. Streaks coming in. Arcity's goes down as he's behind Boo as well.
He's looking to put this one in, son.
Pristini is gone. Pristini is gone also. Both flags are away. Now, that works in eUNITED's favor, but bear in mind, I'm 100% sure Heretics has still got some sort of streak. Clayster, what can he do here? It does take down Journey. Looking for that flag return, but Boo is going to call in that fighter pilot. Picks the flag carrier.
Can't get Silly, though. Now, number 7, Clayster is in the back of that spawn. He lost the gunfight versus Lucky, so Lucky's still safe. Method's picking up a kill as well. Looking for the flag return. Silly's going to get spotted. He's going to get hurt, trying to drop a nade on the ground, protect himself. Journey gets one, trying to catch him through the wall. Can he do it? He cannot. That flag goes return.
My God.
eUNITED.
They're pulling again. They're pulling again.
Can they get it? Methods. Mid-map does not have any blocking just yet. He's going to start. Boo. He's going to meet him mid-map.
eUNITED pull the flag themselves.
He got some people in front of him. So now, Journey, he's going to get him. He's going to fall. Who has
killed him up?
Arcities has the flag. Arcities
is going to pull it.
He's going to be an underpass, so he's going to be good. He's going to regroup with the teammates. But once again, we saw the same situation, and Heretics was able to make that play. So can eUNITED clutch up this time? Clayster's picking up a kill on Lucky. Pristini's getting one as well.
Ooh, if you're an eUNITED fan, you are biting your nails right now. This is Heretics coming all the way back here. What, they were 3-0 down, were they?
Yes.
3-3. They draw it back
up. 3-0 lead in the first half, and Heretics managing to bring it back.
Pristini waiting to pounce here. Does indeed have Clayster with him too.
But you also got some pressure up top. Journey looking for that. Journey about to make a play. But he actually got turned on by Silly.
Silly gets the kill on the Journey. The grenade's going to go out by Pristini. Is he going to get caught by Boo? Yes, he is. Is Boo going to be able to take down Clayster as well?
Oh, yes, Boo ain't having none of it. And Lucky gets Silly.
Arcities is all alone with 2 seconds left. He's going to survive, but...
Oh, that's one of the heaviest sweating.
Another 10 or 15 seconds, and Heretics have got a very good chance to return that.
Man, that's close. Heretics, they are not giving up. They are fighting, folks. And they get 3 flag caps in that round. Like I said, this is an even matchup. Let's see what's about to happen in extra time.
If you're an eUNITED fan, if you're an eUNITED player, you don't understand how we're at this point.
You need to send them your energy.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. We haven't really looked at Lucky. It's 24-40. The only saving grace for eUNITED is that Lucky does not have any more of those streaks. He did have a few. He may have been fully streaked out. eUNITED went straight through the middle of the map here. They may be able to cause some damage, but they line themselves up. Oh, these kills Pristini as well. That twin sync not quite working that time round. Silly gonna pull that flag out though. Clayster now in a position to try and defend. Methods goes down. Silly is taken down himself though, so eUNITED did get aggressive, but Journey is there to clean things up. He does have a couple of members of eUNITED spawning right in front of him though. He's very well aware of what's going on. Pristini does get the better of him though, but the map control in Heretics' favor just momentarily as eUNITED do get a couple of kills on the board. I like this pressure from Lucky though. Not going to get the kill on Arcides, but back and forth we go. Methods is in a position to pull himself.
Methods in eUNITED spawn, looking for these players. Arcides has that heady to the left, and he's going to get an easy kill on Methods. Clayster, Pristini. Now just up to Lucky for the defense, and Clayster falls. Going to try to get some nades off. The respawn's coming through as well. Pristini taking some damage, but he's booking it. Going to get some cover from this train. Debating about running through docks. I think he should, and he will. Now the nades coming through, trying to slow Pristini down. You're going to start to have some players push Main Street, but that's a big kill by Silly. And this flag should go in for eUNITED unless these nades come over the top. No, they're not able to.
Well, the flag goes in for eUNITED. How long was on the board there?
I think we got like a minute 20.
A minute 20. Okay, so that is
a minute 40, one of the two.
More than achievable. Let's see. Can Heretics do what eUNITED just did?
All right. Gonna be on board with Clayster. Getting some shots in. Still no kills coming out. Pristini will get first blood in this 4th round. You got Heretics stacking up towards dockside, but this flag is about to get pulled already by Pristini. Well, he's gonna take it. Gonna lose the gunfight. He wins that gunfight, then they can probably take that one to the house.
They do go down, but Heretics have got another bite or so at the cherry here. They can have another go. That first engagement, they don't need to win that one straight away. Menace destroys Silly off the ladder there. Really good work, but the kills coming in eUNITED's favor. They've put the pressure on where they need to. If they can force Heretics back to have to make another wave of kills, that just makes things that little bit harder.
All right, so flag finally gets returned. Pristini, he's gonna sit in the spot, waiting for
all
somebody to cross his path. He got somebody behind him. Yeah, he's gonna hear Lucky, gets that kill.
Great play. Great play. We can see eUNITED is set up. Now Heretics have to turn around with 20 seconds to go. They need to be clearing out the whole base. Just like that. Clayster is there to save the day, though. When he comes up trumps like that.
Yeah, next closest member.
Fantastic work by him.
Next closest member is gonna be Boo. But the question is, can he get there for that pull? I don't think it's gonna matter. Those kills come through. eUNITED goes big. Khalees comes up clutch towards the end. So far, folks, these have been some close games.
Very close games. You know, Heretics really showing their worth here in this series. Fantastic work. Journey has really stepped up. You know, ever since that first half of the hard point, he's been, I would argue, probably one of the better players on Heretics so far. Look, he's done work as well. They'd be they're very unfortunate to be in this position. They nearly came back there. There was a couple of very close moments where they're at a stage where they could potentially win the map, but unfortunately for them, they can't come up trumps. They are 2-1 down in this series.
This probably, you know, this probably should have just came down to, you know, a 3-0 towards Heretics, you know?
That very well could be.
One of the two, you know? But hey, folks, you know what? We're about to go to a quick commercial break.
I'm leaving.
But when we come back,
I'm sorry,
I'm going to be joined with Rich Campbell. Ton has to go over to the big stage, okay?
You sounded happy that I'm leaving.
No, I'm not. I love you, Ton. What are you talking about? But folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Map number 4, eUNITED versus Heretic. And if you're just joining us, I'm joined with the beautiful Rich Campbell. But to give you guys a score update, just a recap of the series, first map, Heretic wins. They were down 100 points on Ardent's Forest. Hardpoint came back, beat eUNITED. The second map went round 11. Pristini clutches up with an ace to take it for eUNITED. The third map, CTF on London Docks. eUNITED was up 3-0 on the first half. Heretic ties it up, sends it to extra innings, and eUNITED able to come clutch. So, you know, it's been a close series so far, and I'm expecting the same thing, Rich, on Gibraltar.
Hey, now the big thing to look at right now is Heretics on that preferred side. If they can manage to hold this going into future hills, it could be absolutely massive. But eUNITED having a dominant hold on pit center, usually a very contest-heavy hill, but eUNITED coming out strong. They get those early points on the board. Only some scrap time going to be remaining. They got to look ahead to the next hill, and it looks like Heretics is deciding to do just that. But eUNITED rotating over now, trying to break up the flow.
Yes, they are. RCD is going to fall as well, and that's going to be a wipe on eUNITED. So Heretics, they already started off on that preferred side because why? That's where the next hill is going to spawn, over there in that courtyard. So they're going to be set up. eUNITED spawned on all the way out by tank side, and now Heretics just racking up a few points, waiting for eUNITED to push through.
And the main thing is you can kind of turn this one into a money hill. Yes, eUNITED runs away with the first hill of the map, but now Heretics just need to hold here. They will have the spawns. eUNITED does a little bit of damage. That's going to keep them off the Fort Courtyard for a little while. Heretics already cracking 20 points now, but they still have a while to go to undo the damage that eUNITED was able to do to start off this map. And it's just kills back and forth. It looks like eUNITED will get some of the scrap time here. We can see split spawn starting to come in. Lucky's got a long road ahead of him. He is going to be supported now by Journey. Journey comes in, they find the kills.
And Journey, you know what? I put a lot of this series on his shoulders, especially this hard point. The first hard point, one of the big reasons why they were down so much is because Journey was -10, Clayster was +10. He was losing those key AR battles. But when Journey picked it up, he started off like 2-12, ended the series 22-12. I mean, I want to say 22-22, and just had such a great second half in that one. Able for Heretics to have some good hardpoint gameplay. And as we see, Pristini's looking to break through, get on this Castle Road hill, but he's going to fall to Methods. And Heretics with a good setup, just clean up the eUNITED members, but Clayster trying to break through.
Woo, this is actually sick. I mean, we already saw that Heretics, they had that preferred side. They're not able to really break in on the middle hill. They're not able to break into pit, but ultimately they look good on the second hill. Now Heretics going to be able to take the lead. Why? Because they managed to get all the way over to the other side of the map, flip out the spawns, get it for the money hill, and now they are just running away with this hill. They got 12 seconds left. They're going to grab all of that. Method Sick already over to the next hill. He's going to be supported by
Boo.
Cirky Boo.
You love the name, don't you?
That's a beautiful name.
That's a gorgeous name.
Beautiful name. Now we're going to see Boo be able to pick up a couple of kills there as well before he is traded out. And the question is, another contest-heavy hill. Last contest-heavy hill, eUNITED was able to rack up quite a few points. It looks like Heretics this time going to make their presence known, taking the lead here by quite a few points. 87-49. Now this hill, nobody is brave enough to jump on it.
And you know what, Rich? I think you said it perfectly. The rotations that's coming out from Heretics has just been beautiful. Managing to just get everywhere around the map, getting those good clutch positions for them to be able to take over those spawn points. And you're going to see them once again on turret, going to out-rotate eUNITED and also pick up these kills as well. Definitely looking good for them to rack up these points. eUNITED behind. And in this hard point, Heretics not getting off to a slow start.
Heretics need to bring this to a game 5. They get slotted into pool play. Now they're up against eUNITED, and you know what? You gotta kick the pro teams that are struggling right in the shins while they're down if you want to get out of pools, and Heretics are doing it. They're kicking them over and over and over again, and they're trying to claw back into the series. eUNITED just needs one more. They can close it out here, but Heretics take the lead. Pit Center was eUNITED's stomping ground, and now Heretics are putting them in their place. 135-49, and points continuing to rack up. Kills going the way of Heretics.
Method's gonna hit him with that A-Town stomp. It's gonna be their stomping grounds now. Now Boo trying to get some shots over the top. Gonna take down Clayster as well. Silly trying to hold off, but he's getting surrounded by the Heretic members, and he's gonna fall. As you know, folks, this is gonna be a cluster of a hill. Definitely trades off back and forth, but so far it looks like Heretic managing to get the most majority time on this one. Lucky's gonna finally fall. We'll see eUNITED get us some good time, but the rotation already in favor of Heretics.
Well, here's the thing. Once again, Heretics, they got the preferred spawn. They should have the preferred spawn here. 12 seconds, who cares? They've already had such a dominant lead, and we saw just how much damage they could do when it went over to Fort Courtyard last time. They just need to be able to hold this, and you can see right now, they got Boo in a position where he can most likely anchor this spawn. Smart play by eUNITED. The route that they're taking right now, they can sneak someone in the back. They can try to influence the spawn that way, but already Heretics starting to crack points at Fort Courtyard. If they're able to do what they did here last time, Guy, and then make their way over once again, this could be scary, but eUNITED influences the spawns beautifully. They push Heretics out, and now all of a sudden, you just see Lucky's got the longest walk ever. You don't want to be going for that, and eUNITED here can crack 100 points. They're trying to do just that. Heretics were starting to run away with the game. eUNITED showing why they are a pro-level team, why they are ahead in this series, and why they have looked good in this match.
Heretics, they knew that those next spawns coming up, it was going to be one last contest for this hill, but the second spawns after that one, they was going to say, hey, start rotating across maps because we don't want to be pushing, finally win the fights, and have 10 seconds to fight for. We got a good lead. Let's make sure we set up and get a good chunk of time on Castle Road. Let's dominate it the same way we dominated before. On board with Methods, looking for his first target. Boo being sneaky, but not sneaky enough. He's going to end up falling.
The question is, when does Methods actually use those streaks? And what you said was, it's so true. They're basically in a scenario here, and here's the streaks. This is a good play because already eUNITED has gotten those good spawns. eUNITED starting to kind of run away with this. Methods can stop the bleeding with those 3 kills, but still, look, eUNITED's got preferred spawns. They should be able to get back into this money hill. eUNITED really catching up. There was some wiggle room for Heretics, like you mentioned, over on the last hill. Yes, they lost it, but fine. Get that strong setup on the hill that we usually consider to be the money hill, but eUNITED able to breach here. They still have a long road ahead of them on Castle Road, but they're able to take these 20 seconds in the meantime without much of a problem, and now already you start to see Arcides. He's going to be sat there with his AR, looking down right at Gun, going to try to take out as many people as he can, and right now, looks like he's going to jump into the hill first, try to get these points working in favor of eUNITED. All of a sudden, we got a real game on our hands. eUNITED can close out the series here. Heretics trying to extend to a Game 5.
I thought Sillies was in a power position, but he got sought out very, very quickly. The nades coming through. We'll see if Heretics can break through. We saw them with an amazing comeback in map number 1. We'll see if eUNITED can do it to them and return the favor in map number 4. But you're going to start to see these members fall. RC still in a good position. He's going to skip that kill on Methods, but Journey takes down Clayster. Let's see if another kill can come through. The cleanup. Pristini falls as well. These 30 points should go in favor of Heretics. We'll see how much does eUNITED want to contest with, but you're going to already start to see RCD set up mid-map and making sure that courtyard is clear.
I mean, this is a sloppy one to hold always. We know that it can be very contest-heavy. The real hills that we were looking for major seconds to go into clock, we saw it on the first rotation go in favor of Heretics, and then we saw the second time it goes in favor of eUNITED. It's that second and third hill. Heretics loosen their grip on this game the second they don't get impressive time on the second and third hill. Method's sick though, once again, just getting crazy amounts of kills. 27 and 18 in this game, looking great, and now Heretics move on over, new rotation. They need to be as dominant as they were the first rotation or eUNITED is going to catch up.
Now, Silly beams down Methods, but the nade comes over the top from Lucky, trying to fight for control over who has the sight lines from the bridge. Pristini's looking for his next target. Method speaks around the corner. He's going to fall as well. Points in favor of eUNITED, and they can tie it up. What my fault? They will be down by 5 points as they get all the rest of this time, but I don't think Heretics is going to allow them. But Heretics making sure they control. They got the courtyard spawns, so this is still good for them. And Lucky gets a 3-piece, and folks, that was everything but luck. Looking good, and now with 15 points left on his hill, I think they're going to start to slowly give it up, but they're going to get as many kills as they possibly can because they know that the spawns are in their favor.
I was going to say that, you know, you've woken the beast that is eUNITED up. They've been asleep a lot of this tournament, but all of a sudden it's Lucky who just comes out with the snappers. He's able to take them down left and right. 4 go down to his gun before he's taken out. But again, eUNITED looking incredible for this hill. Heretics have everything in their favor. Pristini looking to be disrupted. He's going to get a few shots in the back, able to take him down, but then the trade does come in. Heretics not going to make the same mistake twice. Arcides, though, one of the most dangerous mans when he can be pre-aiming like that, trying to make his presence known here, trying to break up the rhythm on Fort Courtyard.
I do want to say Journey is doing a good job of being that anchor for his team, and Clayster's finally able to take him out. We'll see if that can kind of force those spawns into eUNITED's favor. eUNITED getting a good chunk of time. Boo will spawn over here though. Now Meth is gonna gun him down. So this is gonna be a good chunk of time, especially coming into late game. Arcitys falls as well. eUNITED already starting to think about that Castle Road hill as well. Pristini falls. These rotations need to come through.
I really do like this, though, out of Heretics as well. Usually what we saw is, on the last time, they learned from what happened the last time. There are only a few seconds left, so they go, okay, we're going to think about Castle Road. The second that eUNITED comes in there, they kind of bully them off that hill. This time, Heretics say, no, let's go back in for another push. We need to fight for that scrap. Last time when we didn't, we lost way too many seconds. Now, they're going to start calling in those streaks. They're going to deny a lot of that area to actually approach the hill, and this time, Heretics get that end 20 seconds. They get that scrap time, and now they're heating up on this hill. They can end it here. They can bring it to a game number 5. Pristini not going to be able to hit anyone. He's going to be taken down, and it is Heretics all over the kill feed. Now Alec gonna heat up. He's able to get 2 before Boo takes him down, but more streaks on the side of Heretics, and they only need 5 more seconds.
Looking like Will Smith on Independence Day. Can they close it out? And yes, they will, folks. Heretics says this to game 5.
All right, I'm looking forward to this game 5. You know, Guy, I was running all around, didn't get to see all the series, but if Heretics looked like I didn't get to see every single game.
Bro, this has been a damn good game.
It's looking good. It's looking good. You know, eUNITED, if they didn't have the slow start there, they could have potentially taken that. But it was ultimately the Heretics show. Now Heretics going into game number 5. Now, as you already mentioned, we saw an SND already. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
I was over there as crunching numbers in the back, doing what we got to do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Crunching numbers.
Crunching
I'm the guy
numbers.
you come to. But the thing is, how did that S&D look when we do head into this game number 5?
Well, when it comes down to S&D, both these teams were evenly matched in it. We went into that round 11, and eUNITED says, hey, you know, we're eUNITED. Let's play this aggressive gameplay. Pristini came out, and he got the ace. But if you was to look at this match early on before we came into it, it would have been like, eUNITED, they got it. But the way that this Heretic team has been playing, you cannot count these guys out. They are definitely evenly matched, and I don't know which way this game 5 is going to go.
All right, well, there's only one way to find out, but it's going to be on the other side of this break. Do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, it's time for a game 5.
Welcome back to CWL Atlanta. And we've had a crazy game so far, Heretics versus eUNITED, and we're going into Game 5. It's been a close series so far. Nail biters going to the end, and we're already locked in it. If you're just joining because you heard that eUNITED was going to Game 5 with Heretics, let me recap for you real quick. First map, Heretics was down by 100 points, come back to win against eUNITED. eUNITED wins in round 11, USS Texas. eUNITED gets 3 flags in the CTF. Heretic comes back, ties it up, sends it to extra time. eUNITED clutches up, and then Heretics once again beats them in another hard point in a clear fashion.
Oh my God, Lucky gonna be able to get a big kill there as well, but it is all on Silly at this point for eUNITED. Now we got a one-on-one, Journey versus Silly. Definitely not the situation you want to be in if you're eUNITED. You expected this to be a 3-0 if you're eUNITED. Yeah, you're having a rough time, but this is still the team that you think you're gonna have the easiest time again. Heretics pushing them to their limits. Journey right now going to stay near that bomb.
15
already planted.
seconds on the clock. Okay, now he just needs to peek at one time.
All right, the question is, how is Journey going to play this? He's going to wrap around. Oh, beautiful play by Silly, but I don't think he's got enough time.
Get it. That's the Heretics round. That was perfect.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
S&D play.
Silly turns around, tries to get that kill, but Journey does it perfectly. He plays the time smart. He waits to actually wrap back around. One way, Silly's there trying to get the defuse, and shots come into the back. The other way, Silly turns around, tries to go for that 1v1 situation, and the clock runs out. The ladder is exactly what we saw, and now Heretics leading in this Game 5, the game that's going to decide it 2-2. Heretics from pool play, trying to move forward, trying to take down eUNITED. And this is the team
This would be a good for him.
I mean, this is the pool of death.
Yeah.
But Lucky's gonna be able to find Pristini. That opens things up. That is going to be the first blood. But Clay tries to even the scale. He does just that. Takes down Boo. Plant
Taking
already
some
gonna be
shots
down.
from Statue. You got Methods trying to flank around. RCD's trying to get in position to cut them off. So RCD's is watching a 6-man advantage in favor of eUNITED. All up to Methods and Lucky. They need to make the play.
You know, when Alec has that line of sight, you start getting kind of scared. See right now, he's going to pull out that sniper rifle, has the whole line to look down. But yeah, Lucky just going to make this. He suddenly cracks it wide open. We see, though, time, dwindling down fast. Lucky needs to make his play. He gets inside. He's going to go for the defuse. Shots come in. Silly's not going to let that happen twice. Silly going to be able to take that down, going to be able to shut down that round. One apiece. eUNITED versus Heretics. Yeah,
Lucky's just had to get in there and try to clear out that bomb site. Probably work together to try to get in there.
It's crazy it's come down to that both rounds. I mean,
yeah.
That's not something I think we expect to see from eUNITED. You know, Heretics proving very quickly why they are such a popular team in their region, looking good here in the open portion of the bracket. But hey, if I'm Heretics, I'm not that crazy excited to be in this pool, to be honest. I'd rather play against Luminosity Gaming, to be completely honest, than be inside of this pool. This is a very difficult pool to be in, and that's why they need to strike hard against eUNITED. They have already shown signs of weakness. Heretics need to exploit that, and they are trying to do just that, but this time Pristini's going to be able to get first blood. He gets traded out. Once again, it's Method sick with a big kill.
3v3 situation, folks. Bomb in hand of Lucky. Looking like Heretics is going to be eyeing this B bomb site. eUNITED has a good defense on it, but Clayster falls, and that defense isn't looking so good anymore. Silly's going to back up. This bomb should be able to go down on the B bomb site. Going to make sure they clear out middle as well. They got Boo watching it, but Methods will fall to RCD's. Getting picked off. Lucky needs to get the bomb down in time. Yes, he will. Lucky's trying to get away. He does hit that corner. Being saved by the Hunker. And Boo gets some good deciding shots into RCD's. All up to Silly.
Lucky's so weak, but still narrowly he's saving with his life. Silly so close to getting streaks. He just needs to find one here. He just needs to find one. He's going to be able to walk out with streaks. This is enough for eUNITED to change it around.
He just needs to play for the one kill.
It's all he needs to do. All he needs is this one kill. But every time that we have seen a plant so far, it has resulted in a win in these early rounds of S&D. Silly playing very safe. He's not going to over-challenge, and I don't mind this from Silly.
Yeah, you know what? It was looking like an unwinnable round anyway for him, but he knew that somebody was going to peek the bomb to make sure he wasn't trying to defuse it. So, especially at that point, but I think Boo had the angle from Statue the entire time as well. So Lucky just kind of had to play his life. Silly, you close the streaks, chalk the round up, get back, be safe.
The thing is, those streaks could very easily result in a round.
Yeah.
There's no reason to gamble them on that round.
They can result in multiple rounds because he's close to getting all 3.
It's close, right? I mean, all 3 is going to be a little bit more difficult, obviously, 150 points, but because they do have the ability this time, they are going to be the team with the bomb. All he needs to do is plant, and that's a full streak if he is able to get it. He gets tagged up. He's very low. He's instantly going to go down to plant. He is scared. Silly wants to be able to get this halfway there, halfway to streaks. Lucky going to be able to find Arcades right now. It gets planted. That's full streaks coming in from eUNITED. This can be enough to turn the tides of war here. Heretics are leading by 1, but every time that we have seen a team on the offense, they have been able to come out on top. Big kills come in. Once again, a 2v2 situation. Every single time it goes down to the wire for these 2 teams. Streaks instantly being called in. That's going to be around for eUNITED, but they have to use the streaks. They already invested them here.
They're gonna have 2 streaks left. They're gonna have the fighter pilot and the mortar strike. So, but good round so far for eUNITED, and that's exactly what they needed to really get this momentum in map number 5. And now they pretty much hold all the power, but Heretic, just when we, it's been some maps where we've counted them out saying that, hey, you know what, this is going to be all eUNITED, but they've surprised us each and every time. Even though eUNITED still has 2 more streaks to work with, I would not count these boys out. We're going to start to see across the board, you see those ghillie suits. Mountain will be coming out for eUNITED.
So another thing to note is Heretics, they just get full information, even if they don't count points perfectly. Beautiful start coming out from eUNITED, by the way, but even if Heretics aren't counting points perfectly, the second that they see that streak, they know that the other 2 exist. Journey gonna come up absolutely massive with that 2-piece. One of them off the back of the machine pistol. Can't find the 3rd. That's gonna be Arcades, but it's Boo all by himself, and he has the sniper rifle. Not the position you want to be in. He's got to take down Arcades. He's got to take down Clay. Oh, it looked like it was gonna be an absolute laser beam, but ultimately that's gonna be another round the way of eUNITED, and they have completely broken up the pattern that we've seen. The holding pattern is dead. They got streaks. They were able to win this round. That's back-to-back rounds for eUNITED. All of a sudden, guy, they are coming online. They are not going to go down to this team from the open bracket.
You know what? Even with all this turmoil that's on eUNITED,
they're still good.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say for some reason I still feel like that they're gonna catch fire on Sunday. I don't know why. I just have a feeling deep down inside that they're gonna catch fire, and whatever issues that they had beforehand will be mended.
The thing is Silly Pristini, Arcades, last time that they were at Atlanta a year ago, they were one of the most dominant squads with gunless in Call of Duty under the eUNITED banner. They looked like absolute rock stars. Now they have Clay. Yes, there's stuff going on with this team, but Clay, look, he's so close to streaking here. He's going to need to get 2 or play a big OBJ. You can see eUNITED now leading inside of this. There is chance for this team to catch fire here in Atlanta. It's definitely been a rocky road for them, but we know that they have the potential to do it. We consider them a top team for a reason. We look at the lineup. They've got all the pieces to make it work. It just needs to click. It just needs to gel. But Heretics proving that they are a very real competitor here as well in Atlanta. Another 2v2. This one's huge because Clay is farming for streaks.
Yeah, just get this bomb down. You gotta have Arcades push in as well. Do you see the flank coming through? He's just gonna miss it. Clay opted not to plant the bomb, and he ran with his life, but he did pick up a kill, but I don't know if that got him streaks.
Let's jump instantly on with Clay to see how much damage he was able to do. Heretics, though,
he came out with the kill, got cleaned up from the side, but he was a second away from playing that bomb. He just canceled it once Arcades came out with that call out.
I believe 1 kill's not going to be enough for him.
I think he at least got the fighter pilot.
If he plants, he's able to get streaks without a doubt. Without planning, it gets a little bit hairy.
You sound confident in your answer. You better not be wrong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I just remember, I think he was probably 25 points off is what it ends up being. So now we're seeing a little bit of a switch up come in, but Journey's just cut down way too early. Now they're trying to decide, do they still want to invest this pressure over to A? eUNITED starting to gravitate over towards that B site. This may be the opportunity for Heretics to plant. All tied up at this point. Heretics starts off very strong. eUNITED regaining their footing, looking like the eUNITED squad that we know that they can be. Over at A, this could be a pretty easy plant coming in. It's going to be Arcades, though, looking on in, and Lucky can just see through walls. We've seen this so many times. Method's going to finish up the work after Lucky chews on into Arcades, and all of a sudden, we have another 2v2. Every time, guys.
Method is sick, okay? But this bomb does go down. He's going to be a few off of streaks, but he's going to get tagged up. So the intel out for eUNITED, but he's only going to be close to streaks. Still, he's going to be using that fighter pilot. He's actually going to take down Method, which was a big kill, and Lucky falls as well.
I mean, now they're
That's
just checking to see where everyone's at, making sure.
Silly.
Silly uses the streaks perfectly there. You get the information, you get one kill. That's enough to take the round. Now trying to stack up those streaks just a little bit. He still does have one glide bomb to work with. Starting to get close. If he can just go ahead and be the carrier for his team this time, get the plant down, I believe that'll be doubling up on that glide bomb. So definitely a thing to note. eUNITED starting to take this one by the reins. Heretics, though, don't count them out. We've already seen how strong of a squad that they can be. Clayster doing big work, 7-4. Silly doing big work, 8-2. Already got streaks once. Now he's going to be the carrier. He's going to try to go for just that. Going to try to streak out here again. Now, Heretics back off in a big way. This opens up an easy plant for eUNITED.
They're allowing them to get in. They don't even want to contest this all. They want to use the streak.
They're going to be able to fight.
Yeah, they did catch Clayster, so that's good. So now they can come in with the pinch if they want to, but allow him to get this bomb down for free every single time is working against him.
He actually doesn't have enough.
Yeah, he's going to be 100 off.
I stink at math. He needs to find a kill here. He's coming out, and he could just as easily be cut down, peeking around the corner, not going to be able to find someone yet.
Where did he go? He was literally right next to him. He's going to cut around. Now he's going to finally see the shots, but not after Lucky was able to take out Arcides. 1v2. Methods versus Pristini and Silly, and bomb is already down. Methods takes out Pristini, and there you go.
That's a round, and that is more streaks to work with as well.
Silly looking good. He's been playing out of his mind. He does not want to lose.
This has actually been Silly's tournament, man. You know, I've gotten to cast over eUNITED quite a bit. Last time I casted over eUNITED yesterday, I think, yeah, yesterday was the last time I actually really got to give my full attention to eUNITED. You know, it's been great doing the checkpoint, get to jump in with everyone here and then, but yesterday I had a big chunk of time where I was just watching eUNITED. And it's Silly, man. The story for me has just been Silly. Silly has stepped up when this team needs him the most. 10-2, been consistent the entire weekend, though, and now eUNITED just one round away from taking this away from Heretics. Heretics got a glimmer of hope at the end there. They were able to take an early map win. They come back in game number 4, extend it to a game 5, and now eUNITED going to try to shut out their dreams, and they got streaks to do it as well. They're holding back for a little bit, waiting for the break to come in from Heretics. Not going to find too much there with that streak, but they get a little bit of information about where the team is. Now, more streaks can be called in on both sides. Clayster finds that first blood. Doesn't even need streaks to do it, guy.
No, he does not. But you're going to have Pristini, and I'm sorry, not Pristini, but Silly, use that glide bomb and fighter pilot, 25 points off from that mortar strike. Let's see if Heretics can clutch up, being a man down. Looking for that first pick, but eUNITED's playing some good defense, and the shots coming on Main Street. Methods able to take out Clayster, but not before Clayster gets some blood down, but then Methods gets another one as well. Methods, he's going off, and Journey gets one of... Can they do it? Last man standing, 1v1 now.
1v1, you know, with how this S&D has gone, this is exactly how we expected it to end. The bomb now picked up. Journey's got to do 2 things. He's got to be able to get this plant. Only 12 seconds, and Pristini's going to try to shut him down. We saw Pristini get an ace later. We already know that Pristini's hot. He's got to be able to play his time. Okay, Journey's going to go hunting just a little bit, but he knows he's running out of time.
Nope, eUNITED takes it, folks.
Ooh. Down to the wire.
Got outplayed in the mind game at the end.
Down to the wire, but ultimately it is going to be eUNITED. Heretics putting up a good fight. GG's all around. Heretics going to have a few more matches coming up in just a little bit, guy, but after seeing that, definitely do have some faith in this squad.